1, 2, 3.
I was ahead of you.
1, 2, 3. There you go. That was it.
I feel like I was ahead of you on that one too, but
Really?
it is, yeah, because I think I clapped like a second before you did.
No. Well, welcome back, everyone. My name is Joncy.
And I'm Roshan. And this is
the
two different
podcasts.
Damn it, we were so close.
You said so fast.
Yeah, I know. I think I talk really fast, so I got to slow it down. In this episode, I'm going to try to be more articulate and not sound like a moron half the time.
You want to be articulate? Sometimes I feel like when I try to be articulate, I sound more like a moron.
Why?
Because I'm just saying things I don't even know.
Are you saying that? No, articulate meaning like my speech is going to sound well. Not that I'm changing what I'm saying,
Gotcha.
but saying it more precisely.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
So articulate.
Thank you.
All right.
Man, how's your week been?
Week's good. I'm really tired. It's the butt crack of the morning.
You're telling me.
6:44. We had to record earlier than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we tried to do all of our recordings on Saturday mornings like this?
The mornings were better than when we did the nights.
I agree, because we were just tired.
Yeah, like this, we'll slowly get our energy back up.
Yeah.
But at night, whatever podcast we recorded was just bad. We didn't even. It was so bad we didn't release it.
It was like 1 a.m. when you came. Yeah, it was bad. The other time when we did it was when we did like our third episode when we released those two, and we did like
the
an
emergency one,
emergency podcast.
But that was good because we had hype behind it. Yeah, we had hype. I was like, oh my God, we hit 1,000 plays.
This is happening.
Man.
But yeah, today I have a wedding to go to.
Oh, nice.
No, I'm not. The recording of a wedding.
Oh, yeah, I remember you and Edgy telling us, yeah.
And you got work.
I've got work at 10 today, so.
So what time do you normally wake up when you have to go to work?
So I normally on Saturdays and Sundays work from 11 to 7. So I'll wake up around like 9.
Okay.
So then I can eat something, shower, and then dip.
Oh.
So I give myself a good hour and a half to get ready.
I'm actually really surprised that you got here on time. And you got here.
You know how I knew? Because you texted me like, hey, if you don't make it at 6:30, we're just not going to do it. And I'm like,
well, you weren't responding to me this whole week. Or you were taking days to respond to me.
Dude, it's because most of those days I was at work or I was like doing something. Mm-hmm. So like, I'd see a text like, let me respond in a little bit. And then I'd be like, oh shit, I got to respond.
Gotcha.
Because it would like, at work, I'd see it and then like someone would be like, oh, can you do this? I'm like, okay.
No, I get it. And then I would, after hours, I'd like the message.
Yeah, out of spite because you were like,
like, why is this guy not responding?
I wasn't ignoring you. I was like, all right, let me, because like, it'll be like, I'll ignore like a bunch of messages.
Yeah.
And then you'll just see me respond like in everything. And I'm like, okay. Responded for the day, I can put my phone back down. So that's what it is.
I don't think there's anything. Do you feel like when you are texting someone, and especially when you're a kid in high school, you're trying to impress someone like a girl, do you try to space out how quickly you respond to them?
Yeah, I was definitely doing that.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I gotta wait like 10 minutes.
You text her, she texts you 10 minutes later.
And then I gotta do it for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna make me wait? I'm gonna make you wait.
And then you gotta like think out your text.
Yeah, I used to send it to other people like, yo, is this good enough to say or should I say something else?
You would send it to other people to confirm. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would do that too.
Because I would just be in my head.
Yeah.
Zero game.
I found out that like people, if you're replying to a long message, like either you're pissed off or you're really happy, instead of typing it in iMessage so it doesn't show that you're typing, they would type it in notes. And I was like, oh, that's pretty.
You always typed it in iMessage?
Yeah. That's what I did.
When people see those 3 dots, it's over.
Yeah.
If it's a long message and there's like multiple points to respond to, I'll do that. I'll respond to it in notes. The
worst
first.
Is when you see the 3 dots and then it goes away and then there's no response.
No text coming. I'm like, oh my God.
Now you gotta wait.
Dude, it sucks.
Like an idiot.
Man.
You got home at 12?
Dude. So I was working till 11:30, so 3 to 11:30. And normally it's like a 15-minute drive home, which isn't bad. But like I was so tired after work yesterday. I was just kind of like cruising. And like I get home and I'm like, oh, it's so damn late. And like I like ended up sleeping in the basement so that I didn't wake up my brother. Okay. So I set an alarm for 5:30, 5:30, and 5:45 and 6, just so that I could wake up in sections and like go back to sleep. So I'm like, oh, I have 5 more minutes. And I'm like laying downstairs, and in my head I'm like, oh my God, I might not wake up. And then I'm like, and then you texted me and you're like, yeah, dude, we might not have to do this if you don't come here at 6:30. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be here. So like, I turned off my phone and then I ended up only falling asleep at around like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
That's the worst.
Yeah, dude, it sucked. And then I woke up today and I almost ate chocolate for breakfast.
Like Hershey's?
Yeah, and I was like, oh my, I gotta change my diet. My diet is so bad.
What do you mean, like you almost ate chocolate?
So yesterday I texted my siblings because they both went to the store, and I was like, hey, do you guys mind bringing me some Hershey's chocolates?
Just plain Hershey's chocolate?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's so good.
I'm not like disagreeing with you, but like that's your go-to.
No, it's not my go-to. It's just like I had a craving for it. I've had a recent weird craving for it.
Just like a
Hershey's Kiss.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, I understand a Hershey Kiss, but you would get
the chocolate bar too.
You got the chocolate bar?
Yeah.
Over like the cookies and cream?
Yeah.
What?
Because I can like binge eat the chocolate. I can't binge eat the Hershey's and cookies and cream. Like I can have like a bar of it and I'm kind of good. But the regular chocolate bars and Hershey's, I could eat like
how many did you eat?
Like in a day?
No, it's like last night.
Oh, I ate like 15 of them. Like the Kisses, yeah.
Oh, Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, not the bars, not the bars.
I was like, what?
No, so I was like, damn, I really got to change my diet. And so, we normally bring each other like donuts.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna bring myself a banana. I passed by Dunkin' and I was like, yo, sorry, Joncy, it's not happening today.
Oh, you brought a banana from home, or you went to Dunkin'?
No, I brought a banana from home. It was either that or donuts, and I was like, small things. I'm gonna grab this banana.
You brought me a banana. I have some bananas here. Don't.
Yeah, you don't like bananas, don't you?
I do like bananas, but it's not my go-to fruit.
What is your go-to fruit?
Like at home?
Oh, in general.
If I had like a choice of any kind of fruit, pineapple for sure.
Pineapple.
Yeah, I love pineapple. I love it so much that I like the feeling when you get like sores in your mouth.
You know what? It's the pineapple digesting you because the enzymes are breaking down like things in your mouth, right? I'm being dead serious. It's acidic enough where it breaks down. Yeah,
that's actually really.
You wait. Do you leave it in your mouth for a little bit?
No.
You just eat it. How many? I don't know. You said you liked it, the numbness it gives you.
No, it's like when you eat a lot, you get really sore in your mouth.
No, I actually don't eat pineapples like that.
You don't like pineapples?
I do. No, I'm indifferent to pineapples. Like I don't hate them, I don't love them, but
go-to fruits?
Mango.
Oh yeah. So mango's right there, but it's after I'm telling you, it's all the mangoes I've had here are garbage. I haven't had a good mango in so long.
Yeah, I haven't had a good mango in a while, but I can never find a good one.
It always straight up tastes like fart.
What?
Yeah, dude, it tastes gross. Like a bad.
Where are you getting your mangoes from?
I don't know, Mariano's.
That's why, bro. You got to go to Jerry Fruits.
Or Jerry Fruits.
Yeah, that's where they have the legit shit.
Yeah, that's right by here. That's right by.
Yeah,
both of us.
Yeah, that's right in the middle. My dad goes there, looks at a mango, he's like, "This is the one."
And it fits in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like watermelon?
Yeah.
Okay, top 5 fruits. I'm talking about like go-to fruits.
Like our individual go-to fruits.
For ourselves. For me, it's and not in any order. It's mango, pineapple, banana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw a Honeycrisp apple in there.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, and then I want to say grapes, but no, definitely watermelon.
Okay. My top 5 would be mangoes.
Yeah.
And not in any particular order. Mangoes.
Not the fart mangoes.
The delicious mangoes. The ones that come straight from the tree that... What's his name? What's the guy from Jungle Book?
Baloo?
No, actually Baloo, but...
Mowgli?
That Mowgli would eat, right?
Okay. Yeah, kills it.
Yeah. Oh my God, the bare necessities just popped into my head. Mangoes, bananas, oranges... A cold apple you keep in the fridge, and when you take it and you take that first bite.
Yeah, it's like refreshing.
So good. And then grapes. I'm a very basic fruit person.
Grapes, I don't know. Grapes, like sometimes like there's like a backup of the skin in my mouth.
A backup of the skin?
I don't know, like somehow pieces somehow remain in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I just hate it. It really bothers me.
I feel that, but cold fruit, oh, so good.
Yeah, I'll give it a cold fruit. You know how when you were describing eating a cold apple?
Yeah.
Have you ever woke up thirsty?
And you drink that glass of water?
You drink a glass of water. You're so thirsty and you don't have water in your room. You go, I mean, this is what I do. You go to your bathroom sink. Fill with your hands. And drink it.
I'm at a loss for words.
You don't do that? You don't
I've never.
Wait till it gets really cold. And you're just so tired, you just drink it.
Dude, no.
Are you anti-tap water?
No, I'm anti-bathroom water.
It's not from the toilet or the shower.
I'm anti-bathroom
It's from
water.
the sink.
But it's not filtered the same way. You know that, right?
The one in the kitchen?
Yeah, so your kitchen sink has its own like little filter in it.
The one in the sink? Like that little...
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
No,
listen. What do you think that little mesh strainer is doing in the...
Hell yeah. Dude, I will bet. I've never, ever drank out of the bathroom sink. That's crazy.
But when you brush your teeth, you use that water. When you brush your teeth...
But I'm not drinking it. Like, I'm not like...
Whatever bacteria is in it is staying in your mouth when you brush your teeth.
Yeah, but there's paste in it that kind of counteracts that.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's how it works. I'm not actively drinking it. That's why. Like if I'm getting I don't mind if it's tap water. I just care if it's cold water.
Gotcha.
Like ice, unbeatable.
When you have a bad ice, it's the worst.
Bad ice?
Like the ice tastes like something.
Dude, it's the worst. Yeah. Like it's when you're like drinking it and your nose is in the cup and you smell it and you're like, what the hell?
I feel like that's only an Indian problem too.
Is it? I feel like it's just like.
Because like for me, like it's because like my mom puts fish in there, like fish in the fridge.
Oh really?
And I think like the fish smell.
Oh, absolutely.
Getting in the ice.
Mm-hmm. So, wow, we don't keep any of our like frozen meat in the fridge. Yeah. We keep it in our freezer. Yeah. Wow, I did not know that.
No, that I do that or
no. Like I it never correlated to me that it could be like meat or stuff.
Yeah, it's whatever. Like the flavor.
The flavor of
if
your fridge.
If there's a bunch of popsicles in there, I would love that. Bomb pops.
Ooh, a bomb pop would hit right now.
I used to think that firecrackers were superior than bomb pops.
They changed the flavor.
So whatever they did to firecrackers, it's really icy now.
Yeah, they messed it up. Bro.
Something about bomb pops, it's like creamy.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like very smooth.
Yeah. So,
I don't know what popsicle did to the firecrackers.
Yeah,
but fix it.
Yeah, get on that. Yeah, and fix it,
dude. No, I was about to give some personal information that I don't know if I wanted to give about if I ate too many popsicles.
What, like diarrhea?
No, not diarrhea. Nah, I don't want to say it.
What, you get like hyper?
No.
Dude. I was walking so this is after July 4th. And we will talk about what happened on July 4th. Yeah. On Tuesday, I was walking toast and, my AirPods didn't have any juice in them. Like, they lost charge. Yeah. And so I had to go without listening to anything.
For how long?
We go for like a 1.5 mile walk.
Okay.
So it's a long walk, and like halfway in, I noticed something. I noticed I'm not hearing anything. Dude, where are the cicadas? Right? Where are the cicadas? Where do they go? Do they fly south? Are they COVID get them? Like where are they? Where are those? And I didn't want to do any research up until we talked about it. But where are the cicadas? Are they all dead? And don't tell me like they're burrowing on the ground and waiting for an invasion later. That doesn't happen. Every year there was cicadas. Why not this year? Huh? I have a conspiracy that they're not real.
Holy shit!
They're receiving some kind of software update so they can hear us.
Dude, that actually kind of broke my mind. I'm trying to think. I was like, I haven't heard cicadas also. I haven't even seen them.
Yeah, you see them. You see them on the ground and like.
But do they come out every some years?
From what I remember, they come out every year. Okay, but within like the 4th year or the 6th year, there's a huge invasion of them because like, however they lay their eggs in the ground.
Yeah.
At some year, they all hatch at the same time.
Uh-huh.
And there's like a huge overpopulation of them.
Yeah.
But where are they now? Not a single noise. Think about it. Everyone, take a second and think about it.
No, I'm actually shocked.
Right? When those little scumbags, they're flying at you, do you think you're gonna die? Because they're huge.
Huge.
And they're the ugliest looking thing.
When you see them like flapping on the floor too.
Oh my god. And you think they're dead, but they're just like sleeping.
Yeah, zzz, all over the place.
When I was a kid and I had my bike, I would love to run over them.
Oh, you're a little weirdo.
Well, they're just bugs. But you hear the crunch. But now, like, if I can't stand them. I get scared.
Really?
But, yeah. Where are they, dude? Where are they?
So what's your conspiracy?
There's a push to believe that birds aren't real. That the government killed them all off, and now there's drones everywhere. I'm not gonna get into that.
Do you believe it?
It's pretty funny. Like, there's a news clip of a kid that was talking to WGN here in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny, but like, there's like protests. Like, you'll see them here and there randomly of like people saying birds aren't real. It's called like something. The birds are part of the bourgeois. Something weird. But
what?
I do think that dude, something's up with them. Where are they? Who has them? Are they gone for good? So my conspiracy is that they're gonna come back, and I'm not gonna believe that they're real.
Okay, so if they came back next week,
dude, that means summer, like June prime summer is like from June 25th to like July 4th.
Yeah, that July 4th is where summer
begins to end. Like, you're like, God damn, I gotta get ready for school. I have to go find out my school supply, like all that crap.
Yeah, throwback to the last episode.
Yeah, it all happens after July 4th.
Maybe, dude. I'm actually gonna actively listen for this stuff now.
Yeah,
I don't think if you hadn't mentioned it, I honest to God wouldn't have even thought of it.
And that's what the government, the CIA, NSA, dude, Snowden, they're all in on it.
Damn,
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but like,
you're into this one.
It really It's because I discovered it.
Oh.
The other one I'm a little skeptical on, but this one comes from my mind.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Dude, think about all those volleyball tournaments. We didn't have anything outside, but they're so loud.
Oh, dude, they're insanely loud. But like that was like a sound of summer.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the sound of summer. Yeah, it's not Feels by Calvin Harris. It's the cicadas.
Ah, damn. Yeah. Oh fuck. I don't know. Yeah. I want like a witty answer to this, and I have nothing.
Yeah. So I came home. Now that I told you, I'm gonna start doing my research.
Wow.
Yeah. Also fact check. We were talking about McDonald's hotcakes.
Mm-hmm.
And Shannon, which I think you know her.
Yeah.
She commented on our YouTube video and says that they pour them into like a griddle.
Oh, shout out Shannon for commenting on the YouTube video. Appreciate it.
With like the shape and the clothes, it's like, and it's shaped perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So they always come out consistently.
Oh.
So they're not boiled like the way.
Yeah. They're not, huh? Hey, they boil their pancakes.
Yeah, they put it. What I imagine is they put them in like a plastic liner
and sous vide them. Yeah, you're dumb.
And they come back out, and they're perfect every time.
So dumb. God, I'm so mad at that take. So dumb. Fact check my ass.
Yeah. So you had a pretty interesting July 4th.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us did. For those of you who don't know, we live in like
we live in the suburbs of Chicago.
Oh, like the North Shore,
right?
Technically.
No, I mean I'm not.
No. So, and if you follow 94 West,
right,
you're part of the North Shore,
right?
So you have the North Shore Clinic down the street. It's like that. We live in the North Shore area. So, on July 4th, there was a mass shooting over at Highland Park. We're actively praying for anyone who was, It
was a crazy thing. I don't know. It was pretty insane. It happened so close to us.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
And in a city that's like so similar to both of ours.
Dude, it's a city. It's a city I work in, and like I have family there too.
Right.
So I think we're so desensitized to mass shootings,
right,
that like when we hear about it in like Texas, Florida, wherever it may be, like we're like, oh damn, and
Right.
then we just kind of move on with our day.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? We send these, oh, like our prayers are out to the people there. We repost an Instagram story, and that's the extent of it. But on Monday, like when it hit close to home, like your foundation's kind of shaking.
Yeah. I didn't do anything that day. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go anywhere now because like I don't know, like it's such a scary and sobering thought, and it's even more sobering this time because it's so close. They can literally happen anywhere. Highland Park is pretty affluent.
Yeah.
It's part of the North Shore, which is a very affluent part of Cook County in Illinois. And so, yeah, like I don't know. I think about I think about how scared everyone must have been. Not like you can see the videos of like people hear shots, but they don't know how to react because it sounds so similar to fireworks.
Yeah.
And so you're like, wow, like is this part of it? Like they're in a parade, and then you just see people running like in a movie.
Yeah.
Like in World War Z, when people just start running and they don't know why they're running, like they're just running.
Yeah.
You know, like this, like I don't know, like it just to be a kid, you know, and like I don't know, like be a kid in that situation, in a school shooting or in a situation when you're in parade and you just feel safe.
Yeah, like you have no worries.
Yeah, you just feel safe and like you're having a good time, and you know, like whether in a classroom or with your family or with friends, like you just naturally feel safe. And now, like that whole idea
It's gone.
Like, it's gone. It's rocked from them.
Absolutely. Like, I'm not going to say the entire story for just respect to my cousins, but my cousins were at the parade and they had their son.
Yeah.
And they were describing how like after the first round of shots, there was like pin drop silence.
Right.
And mind you, they're like kids, like infants and everything. Like, everyone kind of knew that it was like something was happening, you know? So like they were describing how like they were like next to people who had kids and like babies who were just silent. Their own kid was silent. And then the second round of shots came and like once that ended, everyone started running again, and like even their own kid was like, "Oh, like what happened? Like I saw ambulances. Like that means like people are hurt." And it's crazy to think that like that's something like you don't even know the effects of how that'll just mentally that it'll hold on someone, you know. So it was tough when that like so my family was gonna go to Highland Park to have a barbecue there, and my cousins had texted us this, and like you know when your heart drops. Right. My heart dropped, and I was like, "Oh, holy shit!" So I kept on calling, and I didn't know what I was trying to do with the phone call. I just wanted them to answer to be okay, and so they called back. They called and texted, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, like we're okay. We're back at home." And I don't know what I was like. Yo, let me just pick you up so that you're at least not in that, because the shooter was active for a while.
Yeah,
and so like I was texting my coworkers. I'm like, "Yo, guys, like what's happening?" Like. I don't know. It was.
I'm probably getting there. Must have been really hard if you went.
I would have taken, dude. I would have taken. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think I was really thinking clearly, which wasn't a good thing. I was just thinking I'm gonna gun it down to Highland Park, pick them up, and get as far away as I can from there. Just like people were describing how like, sorry, how when in that scramble, like there were kids just on the street.
Yeah, just like walking around because like
who like didn't know where their parents were, and like what amazed me was that some parents just picked up other kids.
Yeah,
and they brought them home, and they put it up in message boards like, "Hey, we picked up this kid. He was there by himself. We just wanted to make sure he's okay," and like reach out to his parents. And it was within such a dark time. That was such a positive thing where.
Yeah, like parents were just helping, like and just instinctively, like they're just doing it,
just grabbing kids,
because of course, like you wanna. I'm sure, like I think like parents in like times of chaos, they can think somewhat clearly, and like react very naturally and instinctively. That I'm sure I'm sure like a mom or a dad saw a kid, just saw him there, and then just picked him up and went. And so I think when you're going, like, there's one kid that they found.
Yeah, whose parents both passed away.
Yeah, and they found out a while because no one was responding see these messages of, hey, where's this kid's parents?
I mean, because in the chaos, dude, it was, and forgive me if I'm wrong, there were 6 dead and 24 plus injured
at the moment. Yeah.
At that time, so it's like you have a possible 30 people hospitalized and or dead, and in that chaos, I'm not checking my phone. I'm trying to get out of there as soon as I can, or as fast as I can. So it's scary. Like my cousin was saying, like how smart kids are as well, like to like understand the gravity of the situation and kind of just lean on their parents and kind of be quiet and stuff. So I don't know. It was just very scary. Like I got to see my cousins later that day, and it was just I was just glad to see them.
Yeah.
Like it was just kind of like a sense of like relief. Just kind of I was like, they're good. So
yeah, we do have a crazy. I don't know. I was gonna say, like, I feel like we do have some of a gun problem here.
Dude, absolutely. And the crazy thing is, this kid got the gun, to my knowledge, legally.
Legally, yeah.
And it's like, if it's, and I know people are going to disagree.
Right.
If it's that easy to get a gun, something's got to change.
Something's got to change. Illinois is considered one of the strictest places to purchase a gun, and the only barrier is, from what I understand, is you need a gun license.
A FOID card, right?
It's called a FOID card, and so I try to get one just to see how it is. It's super simple. You literally put your name, address, and then like if you've done any felonies, like just like a normal background check.
Yeah.
And then you wait 30 days.
And you get it.
And then you get it. You most likely do get it. And then if you are going to purchase a gun, you can go purchase a gun, and then it takes 3 days for that gun to process.
Insane.
And then after those 3 days, and so the thinking is, from what I understand, is if you're going to do anything, either the 30 days or the 3 days is going to deter you from doing anything irrational.
No.
And so, and the argument is always like, hey, look, Illinois has the strictest gun restriction, but there's still all these shootings happening. And so, like, the idea is that it's not like adding more gun laws are not going to help. And so the response is maybe it seems like they want to equip everyone. If everyone had a gun, that's
the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
It would have solved everything.
No, it would not.
Or if the right people had a gun, I don't think so, because I don't think, besides cops, and even then cops, unless you're trained to handle a situation, you don't think soberly. You're not thinking
who the hell threw that idea out there? The NRA, like.
Yeah, and so
that was actually dumb.
Right.
It makes no. I'm telling you right now. You equip me with the gun, I'm more likely to kill myself and someone near me than anything else.
Right.
On accident too. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it makes no sense.
There's no classes. There's no like training. There's nothing. You just apply. You get it, and because like there's a right. Like there's a right for you to have one as a citizen of the U.S. You are given a right to have a gun. You have a right to bear arms.
Yeah, but that was made to oppose government, the right to bear arms, and
to use it against if the government if the government were to come to you, you would use it against government. Correct.
And see, people take some of these what was it from the
Bill of Rights?
Bill of Rights, right? Or Bill of Rights or the Independence?
It's from the Constitution.
Constitution. Yeah. Thank you. When a bill becomes a law.
But it's the Second Amendment. The second.
Thank you. There's what I was trying to go for. They take these things and try to apply it to modern day rules of society when this was made 200 plus years ago in a time where they had a gun where you had to literally throw the bullet down, cock it back in, and then aim, hopefully fire, and have a 50-50 chance of actually shooting the person. Right. Now we have like semi-automatic rifles that can shoot 50 rounds per minute.
I'll never understand. I get the desire for people to have semi-automatic, but I'll never get it why it's legal. So I went with a buddy to go pick up his gun. He became a cop. Went with him to go pick it up. And I'm like, I don't feel safe. I'm here. Like, this is a scary, like, it's just a weird place to be in.
Yeah.
And so, and mainly, I get it. If people want to have like guns to go hunting or like to go like shooting in a range, fine. I get that. I will never understand why there's assault rifles out for sale, and because it's illegal to have it be automatic to shoot a lot at once.
Yeah,
you have to do like the single fire one.
I know what automatic means.
And so, and it's illegal for it to be automatic, but there's no like adjustment to the gun. It's not like modded. It's just a switch.
Yeah.
And that's it. It turns from legal to illegal within a second. Which is, I'm like, oh, like, there's no need. Like, what's the need for this? And in people who say that there is a need, if you talk to them, they just wanted to have it. But it's such a weird gun to use to protect your house. Because you have to lock it up. And, like, what? A burglar's gonna break to your house? You gotta wake up, put it in your bin.
Give me like 10 seconds, my guy. Let me. Okay. Damn it. Let me put it in again.
Right. I get my phone passcode wrong every single time I log in. Oh, damn it! Face ID doesn't work. Mother.
I don't know, man. Whoever the shooter was, fuck that dude.
Yeah, and so
looking like a fuck.
He and there's another conversation of the way like the police handled him, because once they got him, like he wasn't like shot down.
They handled him very civilly.
Yeah, and so and that's like a whole other thing.
I think that comes from anger, though, right? Because then I'm trying to say this without being mad myself. It's like I understand why you want to take him aggressively, because of the actions that he had done. In that moment, I understand that logic might have to supersede emotion.
Sure.
In the sense that if he's giving himself up willingly,
was he?
No, like he's not resisting in any way. Like gotcha. he's not firing off 30 other rounds. You can't come in with that same energy. You know, right. You got to take him in and do the proper procedures and stuff. And I think that's where logic comes in, because they're handling the situation in which they're trained to, not how they would want to.
Right. And I totally get that. And so if that's the truth, from what I read, that the police handle suspects depending on how dangerous they are. So this kid in Highland Park, he already established that he's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of people of color, black people, who, they may be resisting arrest, but all they're doing is they're just asking questions, like, yeah. And they just get treated poorly, and it's mishandled a lot. So I think there's a conversation of how we, the public, and then police officers handle criminals based on their race and how they look.
Absolutely.
Because there is a very big gap.
Oh yeah.
And so. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make a conversation of how like all cops are bad cops. Definitely not. There definitely are good cops. But if you get overshadowed by bad cops, then there's a problem. It's
like that saying, right? Like, what one bad apple or something doesn't
spoils the bunch or whatever.
Yeah, and it kind of holds true. Like if you eat some like a bad apple, you're not going to eat another one, right?
Your perception of all apples are bad.
Yeah. So I get it. It, at least in terms of being a police officer, where one truly bad police officer really makes a bad name for yourself, and you're trying to right those wrongs and how you go about things, it's really tough, because now every action that you take is heavily under the microscope.
Right.
So whether it is something that may be natural and right by your standards of being a cop, may be analyzed and put in a light where it's wrong. So I get it. There's a huge difference between how the races are treated.
Right.
So,
and we're not cop haters. We have friends who are cops.
Yeah.
And all we're saying is, I'm sure there's something. And I hate to use this buzzword. There's something systematically happening in cop culture. And my only view of it is through like TV shows like The Wire.
You almost had I was listening so intently, and then you said my only view of it is from cop shows. I'm like, okay.
But even in Cops, in We Own the City, which just came on HBO, which is like a true story. The Wire. There is a cop
Your
culture.
argument has gone out the window for me,
There's a
right?
cop culture.
I hate you so much.
There's a cop culture.
This argument means nothing to me anymore.
That has to be reworked. And cause you can see it's like a buddy system, like, and of course it makes sense. Like cops have like cops' backs, but there has to be, I don't know, there has to be some kind of change. And
you lost me on
we're
this.
We're gonna
right?
change it.
Yeah, we're gonna change how cops are viewed on TV. That's how we're gonna change it right now. Cop TV shows, we're changing that. Two different coming at you.
Yeah. That was so funny. We like go up to cops. We have like jackets and glasses on.
God,
we're part of Eternal Affairs. So.
Oh my God.
Sir, you don't have to yell at him like that.
Oh my God.
Please, sir, please. Oh, that's like funny.
God. Dude, you know there's a house here for sale?
In this neighborhood?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you see it outside in the corner when you drove in?
I came in from the other end, but not naturally. I always look up houses like in this area.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw a for sale sign on one of the ends.
It's on that end, I believe.
And I drove in and I went to every cul-de-sac and I couldn't find the house. So I assume it got sold.
Really?
Dude.
I mean, houses are selling pretty fast. But
right. In this neighborhood, honestly, if a house goes for sale, this neighborhood, okay, I'm not going to give it up. This neighborhood, if a house goes for sale, it goes very quickly, within days.
Yeah. So. Dude, it was almost exactly like your house. No basement either.
No basement?
Yeah,
dude. Not having a basement is the
biggest
L I've ever had to endure.
But you have your own room, so.
That's true. That's true.
But I wish I had that.
Yeah. No, I get it. Having your own room is pretty great. But I'm pretty sure for a long time I slept with my brother.
Wait, how long?
I don't know.
Like until last year?
Like, no. Like once every week or something. I don't know why. It's because we would watch. He had the computer in his room, and I would watch 24.
Wow! And you just turned the computer towards the bed.
It's currently towards. It was turned towards the bed anyways. But I was sleeping on my side,
watching it, and your brother would just leave you there.
And then he would also be behind me and just
like spooning each other, but not spooning each other.
Weirdo.
No, seriously. If you guys are both laying on the same side, you guys are like.
I'm not gonna say my brother was spooning me. Weird.
I mean, that's what y'all are doing. That's what you guys are doing.
There's a gap.
There's a gap. It's not gay.
Yeah, we went to 24.
Oh my God.
Another show about cops.
Are you like super into cop shows?
Yeah, like Live PD.
I've never seen it.
Live PD Cops? Oh, yeah.
I've seen Cops before.
Yeah.
Live PD. But didn't Cops end?
Cops ended. And there's another show called Live PD, which is a live show where like certain units in the U.S. have a live camera crew on them.
That's crazy.
And there's someone, in this like this center, like this TV center that's like hosting the whole thing.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn. Really?
Yeah.
In my head, I'm trying to picture how it goes.
I don't know how fake. I don't think it was fake. I think it was actually live.
Mm-hmm.
But it was cool. They did it really well.
Not bad.
So, yeah. There's one story that I told you on an episode that we didn't air.
Okay.
But I want to ask, like, when, like, in your childhood, what's one of your greatest memories?
Do you remember what my answer was?
I don't remember yours. Do you remember? I think once I start saying it, you'll remember mine. But I wanted to.
What was my greatest memory as a child?
Yeah. It was during our Father's Day episode. But it doesn't have to be about your dad. It can be about anything.
I'm trying to think. I think I have two. So I'll give the one that I think it is better. When I was younger, it was my parents' anniversary, and this, mind you, I was in like 4th grade or something, and I wanted to give them like a surprise anniversary party.
Right.
And being a 4th grader, I had no money, but I had birthday money saved.
Nice.
So I grabbed my mom's phone and I called everyone from my home phone that I wanted to be there. So I called Achin.
Okay.
I called all my cousins. I called my aunts and uncles, and I told
How
them all.
How old are you?
I'm like in like 4th grade.
Okay.
And I called them all to come. And then I had this plan. I was like, I'm going to ride my bike to Jewel. I'm going to get all like snacks. I'm going to order some pizza. I'll get some drinks and we'll be good. So then we go to a prayer meeting.
And you told no adult. You told like your uncles or aunts to help.
I just told them to come. And I said, this is going to be a surprise for my parents.
Okay.
And like, oh, do you want us to bring food? I'm like, no, don't worry about it. I got this.
Nice.
Which was stupid because I got 2 boxes of pizza for like 30 people. So before it's all happening, like I'm talking to Achin at a prayer meeting. Okay. And my mom's like, oh, wow, why are you talking to Achin? Because Achin's like, oh, like I'll come to your house, whatever.
Achin means priest, by the way.
Yeah. And I start freaking out because I'm like, this is like 2 days before the event's about to happen, and they find out all of my work is gonna go to crap, and I'm like scrambling. What do I do? And I just start crying. I just start crying, and my mom's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Oh, no. Like I told Achin to come to us, and like he wouldn't come, blah blah blah." And my mom's like, "Oh, that's okay, you know." Like, and I'm like, and then that was the end of that, and I was like, "Oh my god, yes." Fast forward to like the day that we had the anniversary party.
Right.
Mind you, if I'm in 4th, 5th grade, my siblings are like 8. No, they're
4th and 5th grade means you're 8 or 9.
Yeah, yes. 4th or 5th grade or 6th grade, and my siblings are like 5 or something, right? Okay. They're very young. So I remember my parents had left, and then I get on my bike, like one of those tiny kid bikes, right. And I ride my bike all the way to the Jewel, and the Jewel's like a mile away from my house, and it's like in Evanston. So I get on my bike, I go to Jewel, and I buy 1 bag of hot Cheetos, 1 bag of cookies, a 24 pack of Coke, or 12 pack of Coke, okay. and one other thing, and I put some of it in my backpack. No, I had it on
a basket.
2 bags on both handles.
Okay.
And the hot Cheetos on my backpack or something, right? And I was riding my bike home.
Okay.
So like I'm pedaling and like with all this crap, and I'm like 90 pounds. I'm like struggling to ride, right? And then I'm like crossing a bridge, and some dude pulls up next to me. He's like, "Oh, do you need a dude or lady? I really can't remember." And like, "Oh, do you need a ride?" And I'm like, "No." They're like, "No, seriously, I'll give you a ride." I'm like, "No, it's okay. Like my parents are here, da da da." And I just remember them asking and me just being like, "No, I'm okay." And then them finally driving off. And I got home and I was telling my siblings this. And like, "Oh, so where are the hot Cheetos?" And the hot Cheetos fell out of my bag. And I was so sad. And then did that, ordered the pizza, got the 2 pizzas, and my aunt ended up bringing like biryani or something.
Good, to save it.
Yeah, to save what would have been a terrible party where no one was eating. And she brought food for everyone. And my parents came. And they're like, "What the hell is this?" And we were like, "Oh, surprise. Like we decorated the living room and everything."
With what? Paper?
Streamers. Like we had like extra streamers and stuff for birthdays and stuff.
Extra stream? You had streamers for your birthday?
Yeah, like the little like cheap like 10-cent ones that you'd put up.
Never. I never had it.
Really?
For my birthday.
But and my parents were so shook at that. So that was my best one of my best memories. And after that, I never did anything else. I was like, this is the pinnacle of what I have.
That's impressive that you were able to pull. If I called my aunt to say I'm doing a surprise party, A, they would tell my parents immediately, and 2, I would somehow get in trouble.
Yeah,
my parents would yell at me.
Yeah, my mom was like, "What the hell is all this? Like, why'd you do this?" And I was shit broke after that.
Because they came back from work, right?
I think they were coming back from church or something, like another prayer meeting.
Gotcha.
So I just remember scrambling. The bike ride was the worst thing. God, it sucked.
So who was with your siblings?
I left them by themselves.
Nice.
Because I knew how much time I had, and I knew where Jewel was. I was like, all right, I just got to get there and come back.
Gotcha.
So,
how often did you leave your siblings home alone? I guess when did your parents start leaving you home alone?
With my siblings?
Yeah,
bro. When I was in like 3rd grade.
Oh, I guess yeah.
And we'd just make soup.
Yeah.
If I didn't know how to make something, or we didn't if we ate whatever we had and we didn't want it, I'd be like, "You guys want to eat soup?" And I just make soup for all of us.
My memory is one day me and my dad went to Sears or Kohl's, and we're like, my dad got whatever he needed. He needed some shirt. We're walking down, and I see these shorts.
Yep.
And I was like, please let me have these shorts. And they're Pokemon shorts. They're all the electric type, like Gen 1 electric type. So it's like Raichu, Pikachu, Voltorb, Zapdos. Like, there's all these Pokemon on these shorts. I'm like, this is sick. But please, 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 gonna happen. And I'm like begging him. And were you ever a kid that, like, when you went to the store and, like, you asked something, like, did you have a temper tantrum?
No, I'd just be sad.
Yeah, I never had a temper tantrum, but, like, at this point, I wanted to have a temper tantrum, but I knew it wasn't. I didn't want to play that card.
Yeah.
Just yet. I want to say that for something else.
Yeah. Save that for the Game Boy.
So we go home. I didn't get them. I'm bummed. So sad. I go in my room. I'm pissed off.
I'm so sad I know this story. I'm so sad I know this. I want to hear it again for the first time.
I'm pissed off that he didn't get it for me. And I always thought, like, my dad didn't, like, realize I was mad. Yeah. I thought I hit it really well. Cause I didn't want to make him feel bad. But when I walked upstairs to my room, and I was like, I was mumbling to myself, up and and so.
Wait, what were you mumbling?
I was like, up and didn't give me nothing. All the memories of the GameCube come back in my mind. And so, anyways, so he gets my mom, and at some point, I'm sure he passes Kohl's again. And without my knowledge, he goes into Kohl's, gets his shorts, gets my mom, comes back, and he's surprised me. He's like, Joncy, I got these shorts for you. And I'm like, hell yes. I got these Pokemon shorts. I'm going to wear these things everywhere. Right? Everyone's going to know that I know. And they're awesome. Like I said, they had all the electric type Pokemons on your shorts. Imagine that, on your shorts. I wore these to school. I wore these to church. I wore these to family parties. I wore these things everywhere.
Do you have a picture of them?
Of the shorts? I'm sure I can find it online. But of me wearing it, no. I'm like 6 at this point, all right? I'm 6. They have a nice elastic band around the waist. I'm like, hell yes. Years later, I find out that they were adult boxers. Oh, God.
I'm so mad I'm hearing this for the second time. I don't think you understand. Dude, the first time I heard this, dude, oh my God.
They were adult boxers. They had a little button. And I would wear these to school. I would wear these in public.
At least you had easy access.
And no one stopped me. Like, no one said anything. My brothers didn't say anything. My cousins, my teachers at school. And I wonder if people realized.
I don't think they did.
And they're like, oh, it's this poor immigrant kid who doesn't know what boxers and shorts are.
God, you had no pockets to it.
No pockets, yeah, dude.
Wow.
I thought this was a pocket.
Wow. Oh, man, I really wish I heard that story for the first time again. It was,
yeah. But, I had to thank my dad for that one. For getting me the shorts I wanted. He just stayed with the no this time. Out of all the no's, I wish this is the one you kept.
Man. Dude. Man.
Yeah. The things our dads do for us. And the things you did for your parents on their anniversary.
Listen, it went all downhill from there.
Never did anything ever again.
Nothing after that.
Yeah.
Dude, I broke my laptop.
Yeah, how did that happen?
All right. So I was getting ready for work.
Right.
And I put my laptop in my backpack.
Right.
It was actually a pretty rough week. Oh, my God.
It was a rough week for you.
Oh, God. It sucked. I was putting my backpack... putting my backpack in my laptop. I was putting my laptop...
backpack in my laptop.
I put my laptop in my backpack, and I went to the bathroom, and I put it on, like, our countertop.
Okay.
And I don't know whether I was like washing my hands or putting on lotion, something where I was doing like this motion. And I looked, and when you can see something start to fall over? Yeah. So I look and I see my backpack like tipping. And I'm like, oh shit. So I go to like reach for it, and I'm like a second late, and my backpack falls. And it falls, and I have a lot of other crap in my back, like books and stuff.
Yeah.
And it only hits on the side where the laptop is.
Okay.
And you hear the worst sound possible. Like I thought my laptop.
Oh, so it's in your backpack.
Yeah. And I thought
it didn't fall out of your backpack.
No.
In your backpack.
Yeah. And I thought my laptop cracked. Like that's how because we have tile in our bathroom.
Yeah.
And that's how bad the sound was. So it falls, and I open my laptop. Everything looks fine. Like everything looked in pristine condition. I was typing. I was checking speakers. Everything looked fine, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we're good." And I go to work. It's fine.
Oh, the screen was working at this point?
Yeah. And then I saw a line come up, and I was like, "Oh!" I closed my laptop. It went away, and I was like, "It's probably nothing." You know, it's like one of those things where it'll go away. And then that next morning when I texted you, and I was like, my laptop broke. My screen literally went from like it was like a white. I was like looking up like jobs and internships, and all I see is from the left to the right side. It's just going purple and black, just going zzz, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh.
So, my laptop broke, and it's like $450 to
fix it.
Because if you take it to Apple, they charge a flat fee.
Okay.
But they'll fix anything and everything wrong with it.
Gotcha.
So when I went to go get my laptop, it used to be my sister's laptop. When I got it fixed before, they replaced the battery, keyboard, mouse, and then I somehow finessed the screen. And now I don't want to drop another $450 because I'm dropping $900 on.
Yeah, it's not worth it on that.
But dude, a new MacBook is starting $1,200.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I might just bite the bullet and do it.
The $450?
Yeah. Because in total, I would spend $900.
I'm sure we can find a iFixit.
Dude, I just don't trust those places anymore.
iFixit?
Or like third party.
No, sorry, it's not a place. It's like they build you. They send you a kit to fix it yourself.
Dude, we'd have to take out the entire housing.
The back housing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what year is it?
2015.
Yeah.
That's not worth it.
It might be all soldered in anyway.
Yeah. Oh, everything after 2015 and onwards is all soldered in. So it's not worth me breaking something else to end up going to go get it fixed again. Like if I was smart enough to do it, I would have just done it myself. Speaking of, so did you used to replace like phone screens?
Yeah. So that was like crucial business for me in high school.
That and jailbreaking.
Yeah.
I was like $5 a jailbreak. I got you. Press one button on jailbreak.
All these lines of code come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like freaking Morpheus in the Matrix.
Bro, I wish I saw the Matrix.
Damn it.
I was thinking of Rupert. Now Rupert. What's the guy from Kim Possible?
Oh, Wade?
Wade, yeah.
Who thought his name was Rupert?
No, Rupert is a naked mole rat. There goes my head.
His name was Rupert?
Yeah, I believe so.
Maybe. Rufus. His name was Rufus.
You're right.
Rupert. Rupert Grimm is, do you know who that is?
Is that a comedian?
Rupert Grimm is the red-haired, I'm pretty sure that's his name, the red-haired kid in Harry Potter. I got to fact check that.
Wasn't that Ron Weasley's mouse? Rupert?
That's Scabbers.
Scabbers. Oh, I swear someone was named Rupert in the TV show.
Someone is named Rupert
movie
in Harry Potter, right?
Rupert.
Maybe I'm thinking that's just his name, but it's Rupert.
No, someone is. Oh, but speaking of, so I used the iPhone 6 was the easiest phone screen to replace.
Okay.
And the 6S is when they start it being water resistant.
Okay, so the seal. Okay.
And my cousin, one of his friends, he was like, "Oh, can you replace the screen?" It's a 6, and I was like, "Yeah, sure." I bought the replacement screen for the 6, and this I don't realize that I'm working with the 6S, right? So I'm unscrewing the two plates, and I'm like going around it, and it's not peeling off. Like I'm breaking the phone till I get the screen off. And I take off the entire screen, and I'm trying to put the 6 screen on it, and it's not going on. And I'm like, what the hell is happening?
Well, the 6S has they're different screens, right?
And the internals were a little different too. Yeah. So I'm trying to do it, and it's just not happening. And I'm like at it for an hour. My cousin's like, "Yo, you good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. And I'm actively sweating because I'm like, "Yo, I just broke someone's phone." So
because was it working with
it was like a cracked screen, but it was working. Now you just can't see shit.
Oh.
So I turn it over, and it's a 6S, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I put it back down and I call my cousin. I'm like, yo, hey, I can't fix this phone. He's like, dude, what the hell? And I'm like, hey, I might have broken it. He's like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah. And his friend, it's Joel, you know Shoni?
Yeah.
His younger brother. And he was so cool.
Oh, Joel, yeah.
Yeah, he was so cool about it. He's like, oh, dude, it's no worries. It was my fault.
How old are you?
Early college?
Okay.
And right, early college? Yeah.
It's so funny. His brother worked, I'm pretty sure at this time. Oh, no, not at this time.
Yeah, and I felt so bad. No, it wasn't early college. Yeah, it was. I can't remember. But I felt so bad. I just broke his phone and he gave me a working phone. I gave it back to him, the screen and phone, and I was like, hey, I'm not gonna charge you for this.
This one thought that was funny. There you go.
Dude,
if you have any other friends that need their phones broken, send them to me. Send them to this guy.
Dude,
give him a good discount.
After that, I was done replacing phone screens. I was like, I'm good for now.
So after they, once it became the iPhone 10 and it was all screen,
yeah,
I was like, I don't think I understand how this phone can be fixed.
Yeah,
I definitely can. But now they know when you're using an ingenuine part or an unapproved part.
there's a whole thing behind it now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And so
the right to repair.
Right. It gets boot. The right to repair. That's why I knew about the card thing with Jovi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the only reason why I knew that. It's because I was reading a report of it's kind of like the Morgeson law. They're trying to do the same thing for like the right to repair. If you use other third-party parts, you can't avoid the warranty.
Yeah.
But anyways, now when you plug it in, it's in the boot loop. They just know, and it just stuck in the boot loop. And I'm like, damn it! And this happened with Nate, and it was actually his dad's phone. I'm like, oh crap! And so luckily I was able to take it out.
Yeah.
And I put his old cracked, which I cracked way more.
Dude, right? Because you're taking it, and you got to take it out with force.
Yeah, you're ripping it and you're like bending it.
Yeah.
And I just put it back on, and it worked. Luckily, like the digitizer was still there. It was just more cracked.
You're just like, man, I'm not gonna use this shit again. Fuck.
So luckily, the new phone screen came with a screen protector. So I just took that screen protector, slapped it on. And luckily, I sent that other screen protector back to Amazon.
And you got your money.
I got my money back, and then he got it fixed. I don't think
you were fixing a 10?
No, I was fixing the 8 because the 8 came the same time. It was the last phone
before the all screen. Yeah,
before the all screen. So,
dude, yeah, it sucks. There was a time where I thought I was a G replacing.
I thought I was like, oh, I'm gonna be an engineer for Apple, Steve Jobs.
Yeah, bro. Oh no, wait. Seriously, we had the same thought. I was like, yo, I'm about to design the next iPhone out here. God, look at us now. We're recording a podcast.
When I learned how to build a website, I thought I was so smart. Dude, I don't know. That's really all I know. I just knew how to do this. I'm like, oh, this will carry me everywhere for the rest of my life.
Hasn't it kinda?
No, now you can just use Squarespace to build sites that are way better than whatever I was building.
But I mean, you're still developing websites and stuff.
Yeah, kind of. It's not the.
So it's kind of taking you there.
No, I'm just when people ask me to build them a site, I'm just going to Squarespace.
And you just, oh my god,
I just build it there, and I tell them, I'm like, okay, if you want to manage it all, it's all right here.
Oh, at least you're honest about it. Are you excited to do this wedding tomorrow?
Today? Yeah,
today.
Yeah. For me, I like editing.
I thought you were taking photos.
No, I'm taking videos.
Oh, okay.
Video. Oh, I can't stand taking photos.
Oh, really?
I like taking photos, but I can't. And if it's like an e-session where I compose them, I'm all in. If it's if they're in action and I can't control it, I don't know how to compose it well.
You like having a lot of control.
Oh, yeah. Are you calling me out of that?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I do like to be in control. When I feel like, for me, preemptively, if I know I'm not going to be in control of it, I'm like, it's going to look like garbage. And so, I'm already turned off. Why?
Wow, it's just a very negative way to think about it.
Yeah. Because whose hands are better than your own?
Someone else's.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but you think it's none of the time.
No, specifically with creative stuff.
Okay, I'll give you a slight edge in creativity.
Yeah, like stuff like photo, video. Unless I know that they're better than me. And sorry, in this case, it's just a wedding.
Yeah.
And when I say control, I mean
damn, whoever's wedding it is today. I'm sorry, man. It's just a wedding to Joncy.
I'm saying like when they're dancing and stuff, I just don't know how to take a good
like a good candid
shot.
photo.
Yeah, like I'm not good at candid photos.
I think you just got to take a lot of them.
Yeah, and so and yeah, and then if I take a lot of them, I'm like, damn, I have all these photos to look through, and I see like the first 10, I'm like, yep, these are all garbage, and I don't. Yeah, and I just don't like it. It's a lot of stress. Video though, I can finesse.
I feel like video is harder to finesse. Like photo, it's either there or it's not, and then you can move on. Video, it's like if it's not there, you have nothing else to really fall back on.
No, you can always add. At least for me, I know how to edit it to at least get to a point. If something's out of focus, yeah, you're out of luck. Mm-hmm. That's why I try to get something that tells me when things are in focus. And I think we're in focus.
Hopefully we are.
But like lighting, exposure, color, like that stuff you can all fix in post. But photos, I don't fully know how to. I don't fully get it. Just
yeah.
But regardless of that, if the thing doesn't look good, if it's not composed well, which I think the way it's composed or the way it looks is everything.
I get that.
So,
did you ever follow up on the?
I'm so scared of what you're about to say.
Why?
I don't know what it could be. Follow up on what?
On our goals we set last week.
Oh, like working out. Yeah, I didn't do a single thing.
Nice.
I was, the thought process was, I was like, oh, it's July 4th. It's closed.
Damn, it's Tuesday. I'm not gonna go. I'll start on Monday.
I'm not gonna go. Can't go Wednesday because
it's already halfway through the week.
Wednesday's my rest day.
Yeah.
And then literally Thursday, I was like, I don't want to be too sore for today.
Too sore for today? Sore? What are we doing here?
Thursday? Thursday's a leg day. Friday's a upper day. Oh, and I gotta be on my feet all day. So I was like, I'll cut my losses to go back
Monday. I'll be honest. When you said Thursday, you don't want to be sore for today, I thought you meant the podcast. You meant the wedding.
Yeah, I meant the wedding.
I was like, bro, we're sitting down.
Yeah. You were supposed to be journaling, right?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Every day I think I'm like, yo, I'd have stuff to write. I just didn't write it.
And you had the laptop.
Yeah, poor laptop. Yeah. It's all good. It is what it is. My siblings are such assholes.
Why?
I've broken a lot of laptops, and I sent this to my siblings, and all my brother says is 3-peat, and I was like, I was like, you dick! I'm struggling right now.
You broke 3 laptops?
All right, let me explain. So I got a mid 2012 MacBook Pro, right?
Right.
First one, felt like a dog. I think like 2 weeks, and I got it from Best Buy, and Best Buy has one.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean I bought it?
I thought you like got it used or something.
No, we bought it like it was like a birthday gift or something.
Nice.
Oh no, was it a birthday gift or like a? I don't know why.
Okay, in 2 weeks, what happens?
So we get it, and we get the Best Buy warranty, which is amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't know why Best Buy seems to. I don't.
Dude, sorry, just cut you off. We have a friend named Sean Zachariah. He would finesse that warranty like none other. But continue.
I would have to use it like none other. I have this rule now that I don't keep like active liquids near my laptop because of this. So I had a glass of lemonade, the Minute Maid lemonade, next to my bed.
This is 2 weeks after you got it.
Listen. So you know where in my room, I have that little like thing that separates mine and Steve's bed with all the like routers and stuff on it. So I have my laptop like on my bed next to it, and the glass of ice cold lemonade next to it on the thing. And I don't know what happens, but like something knocks it, like I knock it over something. Oh, I see it, and like I put something there, and my hand knocks it over, and the glass of lemonade falls right onto my laptop. Right on, and the key, it just goes in it, and I'm like, fuck. Stops working. 2 weeks into this shit. Take it to Best Buy. Like, yeah, we can't do anything, but we can
fix it. Yeah.
But we can replace it
for free.
Oh yeah, replace it for free, and then I just have to buy the warranty again.
Yeah.
So we did that.
Got that warranty.
And then
what?
And then like a few years later, the same thing happens. I spilled water on my laptop. Stopped working. The only saving grace was I was competent enough to take on my hard drive.
Oh, okay.
So it all went to shit. I unscrewed my laptop, quickly took out my hard drive, and just let it be. And now it works. I put it all back together and it worked.
Nice.
And then there was a time period where I just didn't have a laptop.
3.
right? And like I bought and I was like fiending for a laptop. I ended up buying like a Chromebook.
Okay.
And I returned it that same day. I bought it at like 10 in the morning. At like 7 p.m. I went back and returned it. It was the worst experience I've ever had in my life.
I mean, if you don't have an internet connection, you can't use it at all.
It just sucked. It actually sucked. Like I was using it and like
and
it was like this big too.
Early Chromebook days.
Yeah. I came back, returned it, and then I bought a used MacBook Pro. And that was my third. That was
Was that your current one?
That was my third laptop, completely working.
Is that the laptop you're using now?
No. Then we bought my sister a laptop.
Gotcha.
And then I took her MacBook, got it fixed, and then it's broken again. And that's my third laptop I broke. And then Steve just hit me with a 3-peat. Yeah, literally, I just started laughing. I was like, God, this motherfucker. So I have a very bad tracker. So now there's no liquids near my laptop, unless it's in a bottle.
Gotcha. Enclosed.
Yeah. Yeah. Sad.
I didn't know you're so clumsy.
I don't know what it is with liquids and laptops.
Liquids and Laptops. That's a good album name.
Good what?
That's a good album name. Liquids and Laptops. Maybe not.
Hey, 2 different albums coming soon.
Liquids and Laptops.
Oh, speaking of, shout out to Kenny the Villain. He made
an album.
He produced a song on an album.
On what album?
I can't remember the name of it, but
okay.
He produced one song on this dude's album.
Oh, good stuff, Kenny.
Yeah. So
Kenny
shout out to you, Kenny.
Honestly, when I heard of what he does, I was so I don't really know him like that at the time.
Yeah.
I've never been more proud. If you have any creative endeavor, I want to know about it.
Know about it and do it.
Do it. Yeah, do it. But I also want to know about it because I love that.
Yeah. Do you know a lot of people who are creative and like pursue it?
Yeah. So,
whether it be full time or part time or side business.
First one I thought of was a guy named Nate Mathai Photography.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, this guy.
Is he still doing it?
I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was like either early college or out of college. He was like pursuing a photography business.
Yeah.
And he was good. And honestly, I was looking at his photos recently, and they're still pretty good. Like they're pretty timeless. I'm like, whoa, like people that look like us do stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
So he was the first one, and then like my brother and like his friends, they had like a company called Up All Night Productions.
Up All Night?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they did all the stuff like at church, like like the praise night, like all those skits. They made all those. And I'm like, whoa, like this is cool. And honestly, it's because of them is where I got like my desire to do video editing.
Yeah.
Anyways, not about me. I feel like the group of Indian people that are doing things that are creative is very small.
Yeah.
Especially now. I can think of Jensen, Kenny. I have these 2 friends named James and Philly. They started like a record label.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we talked about that.
And I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like because TikTok, there's definitely more brown people doing creative things, but not Malayalis. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's very, very small.
Yeah, I think we're a small portion of that, but I also think we're very enclosed within our space.
Yeah.
So we don't know a lot of Malayalis that may be doing it.
Agree. Especially for me. But hey, if you want to do something, just do it.
Yeah. I feel like nowadays, I think my family's getting a lot more creative. Like my cousin Justin, he runs a blog.
Nice.
I would plug it if I remember the name, Justin. Update your blog, all right? He hasn't updated it since April, so I need a new update. My cousin Justin and Preeta, they have an Etsy store.
Oh, nice.
Remember the Cricket Cry Kid debate?
Oh, right.
Another one of my cousins, Alex and Sapna, they do a travel blog.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so everyone's being creative, and I'm a fan of it.
Like do it, and like there's like no real loss.
Yeah, dude, it's like. Do you know who Andrew Schultz is?
Yes.
So he made this. It was like a snippet off one of his podcasts, and
I don't know who that is. Never mind.
Andrew Schultz.
I'm thinking of
the comedian.
The 2 freaking that guy.
Flagrant 2, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there was this clip from a podcast he was on, and he was like, "Oh, Netflix is gonna shut down one day." And
right.
I was like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, Netflix is. This is a dumb take, and he made a valid point. He was like, Netflix will pay $100 million to some producer to produce a movie whatever, blah blah blah, to keep you entertained for 2 hours for 13 episodes, right?
Right.
So 26 hours.
It's not sustainable. It's not a sustainable business.
Yeah, and he's like, YouTube, they pay you and me $0 to put up this 2-hour long episode,
right,
for millions of people to watch.
Right.
Shout out to the 100 that do watch it. And YouTube makes a shit ton of money from that.
Right.
That is more sustainable, and it's free.
Right.
It is such a crazy concept to me that, like, as long as you have something that people want to watch and enjoy hearing in any medium, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, people will come to it, and you can at some point make a living off it. It's crazy.
And I'm not going to guarantee you, but if you're making something, there is going to be someone that's going to watch it and listen to it, and come back.
Yeah.
I mean, I to be honest, I thought no one would listen to our podcast, and I'm not saying a lot of people do.
I think,
but the few people that do, they always come back, and I appreciate it. I love it. I'm not saying we have fans, but I love the group of people that always come back and are involved.
Yeah, dude, I've had people recently like tell us, "Oh, I really enjoyed your podcast. Like Joncy has such a great laugh."
What the hell? No one's telling me this stuff. They're all telling you.
Oh, speaking of, I was at the tournament last week,
right?
And one of the guys who listened to our podcast, Mebin,
okay,
he really wanted to meet you because you said you were coming. So I was like, "Oh, he's actually going to be here," and he was kind of bummed out that you didn't show up.
What?
You said, "Oh, I might come to the tournament."
What turn? Oh, the
gigs tournament.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, you didn't show up. I would have introduced you.
Oh man.
Yeah, you have a fan right there.
Oh, I didn't know.
I actively checked the anchor, and we average about 100 views. So
don't put the stats up there.
Take that out, please.
That's working 1,000 listens right now.
Hey, Manscaped, right?
But yeah, I appreciate. Hey, sorry. I appreciate that everyone listens. Again, it means a ton to me, and it
means okay to me.
Yeah, it means whatever to Roshan. But if you have an idea, just do it. And like, and if people roast you for it, it's honestly they're just joking around. I assume, like they're just messing around. But if they are like being serious, then they're just jealous.
Yeah, like there's a fine line. I take that back. There's a line that you define between your friends and other people that make jokes, right? I think we make jokes about other people's stuff and our own stuff.
Yeah.
And it's okay because we understand where it's coming from. But like when someone's intently trying to bring you down for you just trying something or just going out of your comfort zone, fuck them. Like,
and I was that person, and I still am. Like, I don't want to. I definitely want to make like a YouTube channel about what? No idea. But I
thought you wanted to make it about tech, like tech reviews.
Yeah, I do. But I always get scared, like, oh man, like someone's gonna arrest you for it, because you gotta be a little bit vulnerable. You gotta put yourself out there, and you don't. And I hate getting rejected or denied, and you have to be okay with getting rejected or denied.
Yeah.
And so I think this, even though we've only done like 12, 13 episodes, I think I became slightly more resilient to it.
Do we get a lot of hate comments?
No, exactly. We don't get.
If people are telling me the good stuff and you the bad stuff. They're like, hey, yo, dude, what the hell is that laugh you got going on?
No, we've got none. And again, if people mess with it, they're just joking. I know they're joking. And so, yeah, just like put yourself out there.
Yeah, come out of the closet.
Yeah. And you don't have to be making videos. If you like Farina, like she does makeup stuff, and like if you think you can do photos, like just like call someone, like if you want to do like photography, like call a company, call a couple and say, hey, can I just do this for free?
Yeah, do something for free and until people ask you for your service, because then you can charge them.
And then you gotta really and you gotta do it because like you gotta showcase your work, and you can't showcase your work if you're nothing. And two, you need to like develop your craft. You have to master it, because a lot of the stuff like makeup and video and photo, it's very technical.
Yeah.
And so there's definitely like a skill curve to it, but it's so easy to get there. There's so many YouTube videos out there to teach you how to do stuff.
Yeah, put in the reps and you'll be fine.
So like my biggest issue with our podcast is the way that our podcast sounds. I spend hours trying to figure it out, and a lot of times it's just like I just don't know how. Cause I know how I want it to sound, but I don't know how to get there. Yeah. I watch YouTube videos all the time, and I like doing this because I want to get good at it.
Yeah.
And so if you can get into that mindset, like you want to be the best or you want to be good and don't care about what people say, which is very minimum, just do it. Just do what you got to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I got to say.
Nice. That was very, like, it's very, like, inspiring and, like, motivational, you know?
Thanks! I really can't take compliments.
God, I didn't even finish the sentence before you're like, thanks.
But yeah. Well, we can go for finish the compliment.
No, you're done. I'm done with that compliment. God.
Are
you okay with your feet being on the?
Yeah,
stick?
I was gonna take it back.
That wasn't even me calling you out. Like I was genuinely
on the video, right?
Yeah.
I'm not okay with it. Do you see the way I crop the video? I always put it above my knees.
I actually haven't noticed that.
Yeah,
I don't watch the YouTube videos as much.
Neither do I. But I mean,
dude, I watch the videos all the time.
Honestly, it's on repeat always.
Bro, I have like 12 different accounts. What do you think those 12 views are? You know, we actually lost a subscriber. Dude, we were at 19 YouTube subscribers.
We did?
And we're at 18. I was like, what the fuck? We uploaded this last video.
We lost a subscriber?
And one dude was like, I'm out.
Oh, no. Does it say who it is?
Dude, it was like one of those things. I started laughing and I was kind of salty too. I was like, damn, I thought that one was pretty good.
Damn it. Dude, our photos, okay. Did you like the last photo?
This last one?
Yeah.
The pay me like one of your French girls was funny.
Yeah. Did you understand it? I was worried that you wouldn't get it.
What? Yeah, I get that one. There's a movie references I don't get, but
that's a movie reference.
No, isn't that like a?
Oh,
it's a meme. I feel like it's. No. You get what I'm saying? Like that's
it is a meme.
Yeah.
But what's the meme from?
I don't know.
It's from a movie.
What movie?
It's Titanic.
I've never seen Titanic. God, we gotta have a segment of movies I just have never seen.
All the movies I've asked you about. Why do we talk about YouTube? Oh, I was bringing up YouTube because on the YouTube video, I'm gonna start putting the song in. For the podcast, I'll leave it in.
But do we get dinged for it?
We've been getting dinged.
Our YouTube account's gonna get shut down.
I log in because I just upload them and I log out.
Yeah.
I see copyright claim. I was like, it's short enough. Because I remember if it was short enough, they wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
But it's not anymore. They hear the song. Even the version, like, I was astonished.
Damn.
So, on the podcast, if you listen to on the podcast, the song will be left in.
Yeah, you'll just hear a title of what the song is.
Yeah, you'll just hear us talking about it. But do people like that we ask what our song for the week is?
I actually look forward to that.
Yeah, I think about it. That's what I'm thinking about. I think a pretty good one, but
I think I have a pretty good one. That song that I like at least. Right. Ooh, not speaking of, you made ice cream.
Yeah.
How did it go the second time?
This is good, and I got that replacement piece.
Yeah, my bad.
I don't think it was your fault. It was more my fault. I wanted to make ice cream, and I saw this TikTok. I was like, "Oh, that's pretty easy." So I got the ice cream machine maker. I got these bowls, and I'm making the base, and it's cookies and cream. And I smashed all the cookie, and I got double stuffed Oreos because that's all they had left at Mariano's. Big mistake.
Played yourself.
And so I make the base. I put the cookies and cream in, and I pour it into the bowl, which has been in the freezer for a really long time. And then I put in the ice cream machine maker, and then I put this little spatula churner thing.
Churner, yeah.
You're supposed to put the churner first and then the ice cream over it. But I did it step 1, 2 wrong. Broke the churner. It lightly cracked it.
Yeah.
Definitely usable at this point still. And Roshan's like, yo, you gotta do it like this.
And then it broke.
And then it fully.
Yeah, that felt so bad.
I knew you felt bad. I honestly wasn't a big deal, but because once I figured out how to I can just take 2 spatulas.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me just hold the spatula there.
2 spatulas helped in.
But the ice cream actually came. It was really sweet.
So yeah, that Oreo one came out really sweet. The salted caramel and coffee one was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have any?
I have a little bit left. Yeah.
I just want to try it.
Yeah. And so it's creamy, but it's not like an ice cream consistency.
Is it more like gelato?
I gotta figure out what's the difference.
I don't know. I was hoping you would know.
It's just like it takes a while for it to melt.
It's more like soft serve than.
No, it's the opposite. It's like a solid rock when it's frozen. Like you can't take any ice cream out.
Wait,
and then
what?
After like 10 minutes, it gets like you can like.
Oh, okay. So it's frozen. It's like frozen now.
Yeah, like there's definitely too much water in it because it's like too frozen. But then once like you can scoop it up, it's super creamy, a little too creamy, and it doesn't taste cold.
Oh, because it's warmed up.
No, but like it's still like ice. It's still like ice cream.
Yeah, but it's just like warm.
It's just like not cold. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's just not cold.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
anyways, I'm gonna do a version 2 tomorrow.
Okay, what flavors?
I'm gonna try Oreos one more time.
Regular Oreos.
Regular Oreos.
And with a lot less.
No, sorry. I still have that pack of double stuffed.
Oh
so I'm just gonna
double stuffed Oreos are not it.
Who likes that?
They're just not it.
I now I don't know why that's the only one left in the store. Why are they still making it?
God.
Anyways, I'm gonna take the cookies apart and the cream apart and just and I'm not gonna reassemble it. But I'm just gonna throw half of the cream away.
That's a good idea. Yeah, get rid of half of that sweetness.
Yeah,
dude. If you go to the store and you see Flamin' Hot Ruffles, just a regular bag of Flamin' Hot Ruffles, or Flamin' Hot Lay's kettle cooked.
Flamin' Hot Lay's kettle cooked.
You haven't had that?
No.
Fire.
Dude, Lay's kettle cooked are definitely
that crunch
chips.
Factor.
Dude, that jalapeno. I need those all day.
The lightly salted jalapeno.
No, not lightly salted. I need the full salt.
No, I need the light salt. You gotta watch them sodium levels.
Flamin' Hot. What is your favorite Flamin' Hot
brand? It was Flamin' Hot Lay's kettle cooked, and right now I'm on this weird Flamin' Hot Lay's, the Flamin' Hot Ruffles. But kettle cooked is that crunch, bro.
Dude, Flamin' Hot Doritos.
No, those are not it. They're not good.
What?
They're not good.
Shut your mouth.
No.
I know you don't know anything about anything, but
I don't know anything about anything. They're not good.
You are off, my
disgusting.
Flamin' Hot Doritos
are not good. Literally, it's not.
Say it again. Put some chest in it.
Flamin' Hot Lay's. Flamin' Hot what? Doritos are not good. Sorry. Who are you stepping up on right there? Were you about to fight me?
Flamin' Hot Doritos, number 1.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Number 2 is just regular Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Dude, Flamin' Hot Cheetos are a standard. I feel like they never. Standard. Yeah. The bag, once you open it, smells like fart.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But the chips taste good.
Yeah. So good.
Eating.
Kids walking that 5 in into school.
Yeah.
Eating those.
You know what you do? Eat that with some pretzels because the saltiness mixed with the spice.
Dude, I don't like Gardettos or like those mixed bag chips with like Cheetos, pretzels.
Oh, I don't like that either. But the hot Cheetos and pretzels I like.
Hot Cheetos and so they're hot Cheeto pretzels or a pretzel and a hot Cheetos.
Yeah, just eat those two together.
So like a rolled gold. And
yeah, literally a rolled gold pretzel and a hot Cheeto.
I hate pretzels.
Yeah,
only Snyder's of Hanover in this house. And it's specifically those garlic nugget ones.
I do not like those.
The honey mustard and garlic ones? Nah.
I like regular pretzels.
Dude,
and
you give like a cube of salt. It's like a 3D printed piece of salt.
Yeah, and then you just...
It's a sick hat.
Oh, thank you. I stole it from my friend.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen you wear your hat forward either.
Oh, because I look like a...
You do. Oh, yeah. Never mind.
You were about to give me a comment. Like,
no. Can you put it up more? Yeah, but put your hair all the way in.
Like this?
Yeah, don't bring the bill all the way down. And just push it up. Push it up. Yo, yeah, why don't you wear like this? That's sick.
I gotta look at myself.
Okay, just like you have a little like triangle piece of hair here, but...
Oh, this is not it.
You look like Aang from Avatar.
Yeah, dude, this ain't it.
What?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't wear my hat forwards.
Interesting.
I wanted to when the dad hat craze first came out and everyone was wearing their hat forward. I was like, damn, because they'd cover some part of their eyes. Yeah. It'd be like, hold on, it'd be like this.
Yeah, honestly, like that you look dope. But then when you look at me, you look like an idiot.
Yeah, I can only talk to you looking down like this. I was like, damn, everyone looks so cool like this.
Yeah.
And then I realized I looked at myself. I'm like, I look like an idiot. So but I don't wear hats often though.
Yeah, you don't wear like hats. Yeah, actually, yeah, you don't wear any hats. Yeah, that's true. You never wear hats. Hats and shorts.
I'm actually wearing shorts underneath this.
Yeah, but you always wear like Capri style.
They're not. They're joggers that I just rolled up.
Yeah, I know. But this is how you always wear them.
Yeah, I just like airflow to my legs.
I don't like the cupping. That's not cupping. The cuff on my calf.
But you, man, I was listening to the past episode. You like the feeling of your calf being tight.
Yeah, and then but like the thigh to be roomy as hell.
Yeah. God, I made all the list. It pains me to listen to us.
Yeah.
Like it. I understand where you're coming from. It's like it's just so long to listen to.
Yeah.
Because like there are points where I'm laughing, and there are points where I'm like, shut
up.
And we made it 2 hours. And then I have to listen to it in like 30-minute bites.
Yeah.
So I was listening to it. I'm like, I need a break. And I started listening to it at work. And someone's like, "What are you listening to?" I was like, "Nothing."
Me?
Nothing.
I told myself that after 5 episodes of us not editing it, I'll go back into editing it. I just want to see.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just like get all the data.
Yeah, analytics, dude. I was trying to in our. I realized how Instagram inept I am at. I am.
Yeah.
How bad I am at it. Sorry, I was about to sneeze.
Good use of the inept.
Thank you.
Articulate.
Trying. I was trying to say one half of the 2 different podcasts. On top of my my little motivational quote in there.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't happen. Like I couldn't get it to format how I wanted it.
It would it would be part of the other sentence. Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it. I was like, this is too much. I spent like 10 minutes on
more time than you had to.
More time than I wanted to, and I was like, all right, I'm good.
What's your song for the week?
Girls Love Beyonce by Drake.
Oh, okay. I know that song.
Man, I'll be honest. In my head, it started playing, and I thought it was playing out loud.
In your head?
I was like,
Dude, mine is a blast from the past. I think it is, at least for me. Have you seen the Lilo and Stitch movie?
Yeah.
Mine is the title song.
I don't remember it.
It's all in, I don't know what language.
You know, I can do a pretty good Stitch impression.
Do it.
What was that?
Do it.
Oh, give me a sec. Oh, Hannah means family.
Oh,
thank you.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
When did you realize you had that?
I have no idea.
Who are you trying to impress?
Dude,
some girl was like,
some girl was like, I love Lilo and Stitch, and I was like, oh, I got this.
And you're like, oh, you can be Lilo to my Stitch.
Oh, I'm Stitch. No.
That's very good.
Thank you.
It's the title song. It's all. I don't know what language you speak in Hawaii.
You were looking at me for. I have no idea.
Okay, whatever. It's all in Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
Is it Hawaiian? They speak Hawaiian there.
I think it's more like slang.
You know why?
No. They do have their own language.
They do. Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah. Hawaiian. Do you speak Hawaiian? No. Is that it?
No. You know why I was like, it's not that, because like when people come with me, do you speak Indian? That's wrong. But do
you speak like Chinese?
Exactly. I was like, oh, but Chinese.
So maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm oh shit, my bad if that comes in the sound. What?
I don't know why that's funny.
I lost my train of thought. Just gone.
It's called Hi Milo Nelilo. Anyways, I was listening.
Thank you for that.
I was watching the movie
recently.
Yeah, I watched it this past week.
By yourself?
By myself.
Okay.
With me and Toast. Toast was my stitch. We were watching it, and I was like, "Yo, this song, first of all, incredible movie."
Mm-hmm.
And it's just quick throwback. There's a theory about the Disney Renaissance of like all these movies that came after 2000, after the Disney Renaissance.
Can you explain the Disney Renaissance?
It's like Beauty and the Beast. I can't think of any other. Lion King. All those movies in the 90s, like those Disney anime movies and prior, it's called the Disney Renaissance.
Okay. Like the height of Disney?
Sure. I'm definitely butchering it. After 2000, after Fantasia, there's all these weird movies that came after it. So Cusco's New Groove, which is incredible. Lilo and Stitch.
The Emperor's New Groove.
Sorry, Emperor's New Groove.
Mm-hmm.
Lilo and Stitch. Atlantis.
Yeah.
All these movies, like it was weird, and then that's when they switched into what Frozen and the
Cars.
No, like, Cars is Pixar, but like Frozen, that era of Disney princesses.
Yeah. Okay.
So, anyways, Lilo and Stitch was one of them. It's considered like one of the bad movies.
Bad movies?
Because like the way it was made.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a lot of like because it got like like the writing process and the animation process. It was really difficult. And there's like a part where there's like that when they had that spaceship flying through Hawaii. Yeah. It was supposed to be a plane.
Okay.
Flying through buildings, but because of 9/11, they changed it.
I do remember that. Yeah.
And so anyways, that was like one of the things. But that movie, Lilo and Stitch, is incredible. And so they're playing the title song. And this is so stupid. I don't know why I'm telling you this. But I like was listening to the song on repeat. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, it would be so dope if I make a prediction for us that I say like, oh, we're going to play this song. And then it's a recording of us in this moment. And then fades into us in 6 months later of us going to Hawaii.
6 months from now?
Or whatever, 6 years to a year. 6 months to a year.
Okay.
Us going to Hawaii and like we make like a video of it. I don't know why, but I kept replaying this made up clip in my mind.
I'd be down. Dude, Hawaii's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I'm down too.
I'm down, but hey, yo, listen, I'm down, but I'm out.
But I kept playing this fake clip in my mind every single time I heard it.
You have the vision. We just don't have the funds.
I have the vision, but no funds, no know-how, no nothing. We just know how to do it. Man. Oh, so we don't know how to do it. We
don't know how to get there.
We don't know how to get there or what the means are, but we know that we want it.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
Speak it into existence.
Yeah.
Speaking of Disney movies, you know that the Eeyore sweater I have?
Yeah. Don't throw it away, please.
Oh, no. I actually love that sweater. I have it in my closet.
Oh, because I gave it to you?
Yeah. No, I do. Like, when someone gives you something, there's like a memory attached to
nice.
it. So I was at work, and you watch Winnie the Pooh, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how Tigger introduces himself?
No. Okay.
So he's like, "Oh, I'm Tigger. T-I-double-G-er."
Yeah.
And that popped into my head at work, and I couldn't get it out of my head.
And you kept saying to people?
I told my coworkers, like, "Oh, like, do you guys remember how like Tigger introduced?" They're like, "Oh no." They're like, "Oh, why don't you say it?" I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna say it. I'll show you it." And I remember watching it and like, I was like, well, I remembered the episode where like Tigger jumped on Pooh, and then it was like he was like introducing himself.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I miss being a kid.
Yeah.
But that line has been stuck in my head for a few days now.
Say again?
My name's Tigger. T-I-double-G-er.
Doesn't it feel like I get a little scared saying the word Tigger?
Because it's close to another word?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that other word.
Yeah, of course.
Come on now. Don't cancel your own other cast member here.
Cancel you. Yeah.
I think for next week we should bring a guest.
Do you have a guest in mind?
No, but I think we should.
Can it be Tigger?